Before we get into this message, I do want to let you know, if you are having a hard time with letting go of that ex, letting go of those toxic habits, letting go of that toxic situation, you know what it is. You can check out the ebook, Letting Go When God Says So. We can help you. And then we also have the prayer book, the Hey God prayer book. These are the prayers for the things that we don't know how to say out loud. It's amazing. There's a bunch of prayers in here that can actually help you. Got to get the prayer game up, right? I just wanted to let you guys know that before we get into this message. Right, Papaya? Right, Mango? Anyways, to the message. I'm on my nighttime vibe. Ooh, who do I think I am? I don't know, but it's about to get tricky. I need you to listen to me. I need you to listen to me good. The devil didn't want you to hear this, but God knew that this was meant for you. Oh yeah, he knew. I'm gonna say something to you. You have to stop worrying about getting even. And I'm not saying that like what they did to you didn't hurt. Yes, it hurt. I get it. They betrayed you. That hurt. They took your kindness for weakness. That hurt. They got comfortable receiving from you without ever stopping to ask what it was actually costing you. That hurt. But here's what I learned. Some people will drink from your cup until it's empty, and then they'll sit there and they'll complain that you have nothing left to offer. And then after all of that, guess what you'll start doing? You'll start thinking about revenge. Oh, you will. You'll start thinking about the revenge. You'll start wanting them to understand what it feels like to be on the other side of what they did. But I need you to really hear me with your heart. Listen to me. That is not where your life needs to go. Your life doesn't need to go that far. You do not need to spend another year mentally tied to somebody because you're waiting for them to regret losing you. You don't need to do that. Cut it out. You don't need to watch their life. You don't need to prove a point. You don't need to make sure they see you doing better. We always want them to see us doing better. Because if every move that you make is still about them, then guess what? You said it. You haven't moved on. You just changed the way that you're attached. I hear it all the time. People always say the best revenge is success. I do not agree with that, because your success should not be revenge. Your success should be what? It should be stewardship. God gave you a life to build. God gave you a mind to protect, gifts to use, people to love, responsibilities to handle. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to sit there and waste all of that trying to send a message to somebody who already took enough from you. No. Cut it out. They don't get that. Romans 12 verses 19 says, "Do not take revenge, my dear friends, but leave room for God's wrath. For it is written, it is mine to avenge. I will repay, says the Lord." That verse is not telling you to sit around hoping God hurts somebody. It's telling you that you can put the case down. You don't have to be the judge. Step back. You don't have to be the jury. Step back. You don't have to spend your nights figuring out how life is going to make everything fair. Leave that with God. Your job is to make sure what they did to you doesn't become what you do to yourself. Because that's where a lot of people lose years of their life. Right there. You know, somebody hurts them once and then, and then they keep hurting themselves every day after that by replaying it. By checking pages, having imaginary conversations, and trying to understand how somebody could do them like that. Big dog, sis, you got to come back to your own life. You got too much work to do. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. And I don't mean sit there and post a quote and then disappear for 3 days so they wonder where you went. Stop it. I'm talking about really work on yourself. Like really get your mind right. Get your money right. Build that business. You know what I mean? Be present with your kids. Your kids matter. Be present with your kids. Take care of that body, right? Go get that dream body. Pray when nobody is watching. Handle the things that you keep saying that you gonna handle. Become disciplined enough that you no longer need pain to motivate you. You know what I mean? That's big. Because eventually, if you keep working, you're going to look up and then you're going to realize that they don't matter like that. You went the whole day without thinking about them. And then one day, you know, you're going to hear their name and it's not going to change your mood. You know that person where you hear their name and then all of a sudden you getting funky. You getting a funky little attitude and stuff. That person, yeah. One day that's going to stop. And when it does, that's a win. Not them suffering, you're healing. Not them coming back. You no longer need them to. And I really need you to understand something else. You don't have to perform moving on. You please don't do that. You don't have to make this big, dramatic announcement and stuff like that, like most people do. You don't have to make sure that they know what they lost. If you need to create distance to protect yourself and to protect your peace, then create it. Just create it. But don't sit there and turn your whole life into a show for somebody you're supposed to be releasing. Don't do that. Live your life. Keep on working. Keep on praying. Keep becoming more responsible with what God put in your hands, not their hands, your hands. And if they happen to see you doing well, cool, that's cool. If they never see it, that's cool too. Because the point was never for them to watch you become great. That was never the point. The point was for you to finally stop watching them and you get serious about what God gave you to do. Some of y'all are losing valuable time because you're still waiting for an apology. You're waiting for somebody to admit that they were wrong. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. You're waiting for them to finally understand how much you gave. Let me tell you something. Closure cannot be the price of admission for your future. It cannot. Sometimes you have to accept that you may never get the conversation that you feel you deserved. You may never get that. You may never get the conversation you deserved. And still, you have to decide that your life is too valuable to leave parked outside for somebody else's conscience. You have to decide that. Let God handle what belongs to God. You handle what belongs to you. You know what belongs to you? Your habits belong to you. Your decisions belong to you. Your prayer life, that belongs to you. The way you raise your children, right? The way you handle your business, the way you take care of your body, the way you treat people after somebody treated you badly, right? That belongs to you. And that's enough work right there, if you ask me. You don't need revenge. You need your attention back. You need your discipline back. You need the hours back that you spend thinking about people who are no longer helping you become who God called you to be. That's what you need back, if you ask me. And maybe the reason this message found you is because you've been asking God to change what happened. A lot of us are doing that. You've been asking God to change what happened when God is trying to teach you how to stop letting what happened control what happens next. Ooh. You cannot change what they did to you, my friend. I say it all the time. You cannot change what they did to you. But you can decide that they don't get another year of your life. You can decide that. So leave it alone. Leave the scoreboard alone. Leave the need to be understood alone. Leave justice in God's hands. And put your hands back on your own life. That's what you need to do. Go build. Go pray. Go work. Work, work, work. Go love your kids. Be present with your kids. Take care of your kids. That's important. Take care of yourself. Go become so focused on what God gave you to do that revenge starts looking like the distraction that it always was. You know what I'm saying? You do not need to get even with people. Don't get even with people that God is telling you to let go of. What you need to do is you need to just get free. Let God handle what you cannot control. You handle what He put in your hands. You got this, big dog. You got this, sis. I'm yapping right now. Now, like I always say, if you are having a hard time with that letting go and you need a little bit extra help, you can check out the ebook, Letting Go When God Says So. There, you can get some help. But I'm on my nighttime vibes, y'all. Sipping on that chamomile tea. I'm almost out. I'm finna get sleepy in a minute. But I love y'all. Until next time, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.